So guys, we are discussing about reverse camp test, and we told that in reverse camp test we use group B streptococci to identify Clostridium perfringens. So let's understand how does it works. So just try to understand for now. We'll write the points after it. So what happens in reverse camp test is, as I mentioned earlier, we use group B streptococci. So on blood agar plates, this is blood agar plate. Okay, blood agar plate. On blood agar plate, by using a inoculating loop, we draw a vertical streak of, we make a vertical streak of group B streptococci. So this is group or vertical streak of group B streptococci. Okay. Now we draw a horizontal streak that is perpendicular to the streak of group B streptococci, and the streak is of Clostridium perfringens. Okay, we draw perpendicular streak of Clostridium perfringens, that is, we draw a streak of Clostridium perfringens that is perpendicular to the streak of group B streptococci. So let's label it. This is group B streptococci, GBS. I am writing GBS, group B streptococci, and this is Clostridium perfringens. Okay, I'll focus it over perfringens. Okay, so now what happens is, after incubation there is enhanced hemolysis at the junction, and it is arrow shaped. The hemolysis is arrow shaped, pointing towards the Clostridium perfringens. So this is Clostridium perfringens and this is group B streptococci. So at the junction there is enhanced hemolysis, and the enhanced hemolysis is arrow shaped, pointing towards the Clostridium perfringens. This is the streak of perpendicular streak of Clostridium perfringens. So see, the arrow is pointing towards Clostridium perfringens. This is reverse camp test. Okay, so we can write over here. Let's write it in reverse camp test. Okay, camp test. GBS, that is group B streptococci, is used to identify Clostridium perfringens. Okay, clear about this? And about the rest of the processes we discussed in the previous videos, and I also mentioned briefly in the previous video. So this is reverse camp test for demonstration of Clostridium perfringens. Okay, now let's discuss on the treatment part of gas gangrene. Okay, before shooting this video I just made a video on leprosy, that's why I saying about leprosy, so guys don't get confused. So treatment of leprosy, gas gangrene. Okay, so sorry guys, treatment of gas gangrene. So the best method is surgery and delayed closure. The methods of prophylaxis, early prophylaxis and also treatment is surgery with delayed closure, and hyperbaric oxygen is useful in case of treatment. Okay, hyperbaric oxygen. So surgery with delayed closure and hyperbaric oxygen are two ways of prophylaxis, and antibiotic prophylaxis can also be useful. Antibiotic prophylaxis can also be useful. So, and the drug of choice is metronidazole. And as we discussed in the previous videos and in previous tutorials that gas gangrene is rarely caused by infection with single Clostridium, and there is association with group negative anaerobes like streptococci and facultative aerobes like E. coli, Proteus and Staphylococcus. So due to this combination, a broad antibiotic dose is useful. So we use metronidazole combined with gentamicin and amoxicillin. So let's write it down. Okay. Treatment: surgery with delayed closure. Guys, so sorry, I was so much confused in the spelling of closure. Delayed closure. Surgery with delayed closure and hyperbaric oxygen. If available, beneficial. Okay. And in case of antibiotic prophylaxis, metronidazole is the drug of choice. Metronidazole is the drug of choice, and since there is combination of various other anaerobes and facultative anaerobes, it is often combined with gentamicin and amoxicillin. So metronidazole combined with gentamicin and amoxicillin are combined for a broad spectrum action. Okay guys, so this completes the lab diagnosis and treatment of gas gangrene. So we can have a look on this. And with the completion of this video, we complete Clostridium perfringens and gas gangrene, and you will find this video on the playlist Clostridium perfringens. So hope you guys understood it well. If you have any problem, you can write your queries on the comment section, and if you like the video, please hit the like button, get subscribed to the channel, and please share it so that you can help the channel grow, which will motivate me. Thank you guys. Thank you all.